Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Trace's Space. Oh my gosh, how long has it been? But it's so good to be back and it feels great to be creating again. I know I've been creating, but I haven't been posting, so that's going to be one major challenge for me this year that I've given myself. I'm going to start posting my contents so that I can improve this content creation thing for myself. But it's really good to be back and thank you so much for tuning in. Another thing I've challenged myself to do is the Yoga with Adriene 30-day yoga journey, which is something I've been doing for 7 out of the 8 years that she's had it. Super excited for that. Super grateful as well because it's such a great way to get started with the year, to start with high energy but committing to something. The 30-day journey is not very easy to take on, but it's a wonderful experience because of Adriene. She's such a wonderful person, and the way she guides us and the way she takes us along on this journey makes it all the more worthwhile. So I'd like to encourage you guys to join in and take part, because yoga is not really just about building physical strength and toning the muscles and, like, being this badass flexibility with flexibility and agility. It really is more than that. And as much as you develop those physically, mentally and emotionally, you're able to do the same thing. You become a little more flexible in your thinking. You become more agile in your approach to situations, problems specifically. So you carry the lessons that you learn off the mat with you. And I think some of my other favorites are the fact that you develop focus, you learn the importance of balance, you develop the ability to be more present in conversations, in your interactions with people, which I think is such a invaluable thing these days with so many distractions and social media and so on. And you become resilient and persistent, maybe, yeah, not giving up easily. Also, just being able to challenge yourself and your limits, which I think is something that we can all learn to do and benefit from. So there are quite a few meaningful and great benefits that you can get from committing to doing yoga for 30 days and then maybe committing to doing it even after the 30-day challenge is all over. So yeah, that's a big one for me this year. Really excited, and I have to say thank you to Adriene for introducing it into my life. More than 7 years ago, I've been with her on this journey, and I can't even tell you how much I've benefited, and I've seen the results in more ways than one. So here's to the yoga journey, and here's to a brand new year. It's so exciting, and it's really such an amazing thing when we realize that we've made it to the end of a year and to start a new one. That we may still be carrying baggage from past experiences, past traumas, past failures, past anything really. But then also learning that sometimes it's okay to offload, to start unpacking the things that we don't need, the things that are unnecessary, things that are dead weight, things that make it unnecessarily heavy for us to move on and start over. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of that through self-reflection. So lots of lessons, but also lots of amazing, incredible experiences. And I have to thank the people in my life who've contributed immensely to that, through regular chats and conversations and phone calls and meetups and hiking. That was a big one for me last year. So yes, to continuing those and nurturing those relationships that mean so much to me and that have allowed me to grow and allowed me to be myself, and that have reminded me that, okay, Tracy, you know what, you fucked up here, but you can fix it. Or, you know what, you can improve in these areas. Or, I didn't like that you did that. Having those deep conversations with friends where we've allowed ourselves to be honest and open and deal with the things that were problematic were probably the biggest highlights of my year, because I think at some point, if the friendship doesn't go past a certain point of conflict, then it's hard for it to grow. But yeah, so I have to say thank you to all the friends and family who've allowed themselves to be vulnerable enough for us to have those deep, intimate, difficult conversations. And Yes, to a new year of more experiences, new year of growth, a new year of challenges, a new year of um, putting up with all the new um, difficulties. Change as well is important. And more than anything, just allowing ourselves to just come a little bit, just a little bit out of our comfort zones so that we can experience life a little more deeply and have more meaningful relationships with the people that we love and care for. So that's a big one for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's so good to be back in front of the camera, really. I can't even tell you. And this is good practice for me because it's something I always shy away from because, yeah. But here we are doing what we fear in an effort to conquer our fears and be better versions of ourselves. I love you. Take care and I'll check you soon. Love you. Thank you. Bye.